Hey, VC Jeff here. So I discovered a new channel, as is the case when you see people doing the contest videos. Oftentimes you run across channels that you are not already subscribed to, that somebody that you are subscribed to is subscribed to, and therefore you subscribe to them. So it's kind of the whole purpose that people do contests, other than just showing love and wanting to, have some interaction with other people. So anyway, I discovered the Rock and Metal Plus channel, and he's having a contest, to in celebration, or I guess, of 100 subscribers. Celebration of 100 subscribers. He has pushed beyond that now since the contest has started. I think he was up to about 150. But anyway, so Johnny Mac over there, he's been doing the videos for about a year. So, and I am new to him, so I need to go back and watch some of them. But he does tend to show more of an extreme metal than the kind of stuff that I usually listen to. So maybe that's why I didn't run into him. I'm not sure. There are so many channels out there, and there are a lot of them in the more extreme metal, death metal side. A lot of different people in that genre. So, and anyway, so I have subscribed. I suggest you check it out. If you're into rock and metal, check it out and do the same. So he is having a contest which kind of goes in line with the theme of some of his videos, first, last, and everything, but slightly different. And I like that idea, and I thought maybe that it would be a cool idea for videos, even though maybe he's trademarked it, I don't know. But where he'll show the first album by band and the last album, and then like a favorite album. It's kind of a neat way to focus on a specific band. But in this case, he wants to see the first album. Could be a contest, a concert too, first concert you went to, but I'm going to focus on the album. First album you bought, the last album you bought, and a favorite, the favorite, a favorite, There's no way. But anyway, I'll get to that in a second. So yeah, let's jump into this and not take this off too long. So I've told this story quite a few times before, and so the first album I ever bought as a little kid with my own money would have been Kiss Love Gun. It would have been around 77, probably, within months of it coming out, this album coming out. This and Alive 2 were both out at the time, because I think it was Alive 2 that I listened to that drew me to run out and buy this album. A friend of mine had that. So anyway, this was the first album I bought within a few months of it coming out. It was also the first concert I saw. So it kind of goes hand in hand with that. I saw them in 1979 on the Dynasty Tour as a 12-year-old. Anyway, so yeah, first album. Now, the last album I bought, I haven't even shown it in a video yet because it's literally that new. It's a couple of days ago. We were strolling through Walmart to pick up something over the weekend, and I flipped through the records. Occasionally you find something that's interesting to buy there. And in this case, I saw something that I'm like, that's interesting. Definitely my daughter's favorite. And so I shot a picture of it. She was somewhere else in the store. Shot a picture, sent it to her, and said, hey, look what I found. And she's like, buy it. So I went back and bought it because honestly, I don't mind it either. But and it may be a little late for her this time, but we bought a Christmas album. This is the for King and Country, Little Drummer Boy Christmas. Now, if you go online, they had a video for this Little Drummer Boy that they did last year, 2019-ish, I think. It was a big going around video. You need to check it out. They've got like 5 percussion and drums set up, and it's just all kinds of drums heavy, and it's just a very well done version. The band is made up of 2 brothers, and they are the younger brothers of their sister, who is Rebecca St. James. She is a singer, was fairly popular in the contemporary pop Christian area back in the 90s, 80s and 90s mostly, and but she is supposedly now working on some new music after quite a few years of doing the whole family thing and hiatus and everything, and her and her brothers have had videos recently where they have worked together. But this is the band that I went and saw down in Raleigh, North Carolina back in October. Again, one of my daughter's favorite bands. So I saw this at Walmart for a good price. It's a double record set. It's a full Christmas album, and I know, totally unlike it. It's this white. It's labeled as a metallic silver. Anyway, it is just, I've listened to this, and it's a great Christmas album. it was very much became a favorite after just one listen. So yeah, I'm glad to have had this. Now, when it comes to a favorite, the favorite, a favorite, there really, come on. There's no way. I don't think there's any way. I could pick a favorite from a band. I could pick a favorite from many bands, but I don't think I have a favorite album. So I really thought I'd go through and pick 4 or 5, but that's just whatever. So I stuck with one which is a favorite by the band, and it is a favorite in general. It's a favorite because it was a point in my life that was very pivotal to a lot of things, and I wore this album out. And I just left home for the military, was kind of on my own. This is one of those albums, you're starting a new part of life. There's a lot of things surrounding it, but I remember getting this album in 1984, and it just immediately grabbed me and took me, and has been a mainstay since then. Striper's Yell and Black Attack. Now, it's seen enough. This album is actually the one I bought in 1984, so it's got some wear and stuff on here. This is probably one of the oldest records that I bought that's in my vinyl collection, because what happened is when I got rid of all of my vinyl, I kept this because it was not available on CD. I kept a handful of albums that were not at that point available on CD, and probably had maybe a dozen. This was one of them. Since then, most of those have disappeared as they came out on CD. I still might have a couple, but this one has always been in my collection, and I grabbed this. So yeah, this is, as you can see if you know anything about this album, this is one of the early, it's cropped improperly, too much cropping took the letters off. So this is one of the first runs. It's on black, and then it was reissued with the cropping corrected, which I have those also, and there's 2 versions of that where you see more of the picture, and there's one on black and one on yellow, and I do have both of those. It's just that much of a favorite album. But this is my original, just typical black from 1984. Bought it within months of it coming out, and it's been one of my favorites ever since. Anyway, that's it. Link below. Check out his channel if you're into rock and metal. Definitely subscribe. Don't let it go by without knowing these new people. And I will see you all later. Thanks a lot. Rock on and rock hard.